Hello Gagas and Lady Gagas, my name is Otkin, and welcome to new video. If you feel generous, make sure to leave a like, and also subscribe, so you never miss me, or my video ever again. Thanks and enjoy. Don't hold back, haha. Each pic you were less feminine. Glad you stopped at 4. You would have showed your balls a pic 5. You look like your OF is free and still doesn't have any subscribers. You look like you fart on the first date. She puts more time in playing Sims than her own life. Zindano. You got that femboy vibe going for you. I think you look bored because you're boring. On the pic with your glasses on, you can see the reflection of your notebook that has blue screened. You look like you force animals to pay attention to you. Teetering on the fence between major changes in life direction. And with the next messy breakup will predictably jump off on the side of a face full of metal, and covered in tattoos ranging from regrettable to those that literally repel the tiny pool of potential remaining boyfriends. I'll put in as much effort as you claim to. This is uncanny. I hooked up with a girl that looks just like you recently, but she was 37. Hope you have some other redeeming qualities, because I haven't seen any so far. Which war zone are you in? The cartel or somewhere in the Middle East? In sheer stupidity, gave myself bangs. Give me something else to obsess about. Look everyone. Bangs. Her personality is now complete. It's weird how in each pic you show how many brain cells you have left. Please take those 2 fingers and poke me in the eyes with them. Timu Swift. You look like the mom from The Shining in the first pic, then in the second you're aged 20 years, and look like you've necked a bottle of vodka, and wrapped yourself up in yawn and spill-proof tablecloth. Your nose is too wide. Looks like you like butterflies. At least you won't ever have to make a decision on what to get for a tattoo. Bangs will help distract from that MJ nose until it falls, and you need to put it back in place. Clearly she's proud she learned to count up to 2. That shower's seen more tears than a breakup playlist. You look like you post peace signs in selfies, but throw hands in Reddit arguments about astrology. You've got the expression of someone who just lost an argument with a cat, and the cat made some valid points. That shirt screams art school dropout, but your eyes scream still blames Mercury for all her personality flaws. You've got the kind of face that says, I watched one true crime doc and now I diagnose people at parties. Do your worst. I don't know which part is less believable, the 27 or the F. Dollar Store Morticia Adams. Elvirus. That spider web top isn't fashion, it's foreshadowing, for all the emotionally unavailable men you'll trap and emotionally exhaust. 27 for how many years now? Oh sweetheart, you need to add about 15 to that age. If you're 27, then I'm Mother Teresa. Your whole vibe is black cat energy, minus the luck and mystery, just fur and complaints. You dress like you bite on the first date, and not in a fun way, more like just found out you're a Scorpio, and decided that's a personality trait. Somewhere between mystical enchantress and unpaid barrister at a haunted escape room. Did you mean to type 37? It can't get any worse. You know you're offering everyone here a lightning pass straight to hell, right? Nice to meet you. I want my catalytic converter back. You look like you run an underground tattoo shop that also sells crystals and conspiracy theories. Every sentence you say probably ends with, but do your own research. You look like a character from a Netflix dystopia that got cancelled after 1 season because it made viewers uncomfortable for all the wrong reasons. You look like you give relationship advice with a cigarette in one hand, a flask in the other, and absolutely no stable relationships in your past. You look like the kind of person who says I'm actually really chill, and then threatens to hex a barrister over almond milk. You look like you were raised by wolves, but they were vegan, and very into body piercings. So, do you eat the whole man or just suck out his soul? I feel so much better about all the bad decisions in my life now. Don't be so pessimistic. It's gonna get a lot worse for you. Make me laugh. Pretender Tosh Zero ripping on me in 2010. Mouth looked like a European outlet. You know what they say about dudes with big hands. The low-res photos are probably the best decision you've made in the last 5 years. Some facial tattoos and an eye patch would really complement those piercings. No matter how many holes you have in your face, you will always have a hole in your heart from your missing father. Why do you live below deck on a pirate ship? She went to the beach to get roasted. Congratulations, now you match your personality, dry, overexposed, and crumbling. More plastic than the ocean she's sitting next to. She asked to be roasted on the beach, the sun was doing its job fine, but here we are. There she is, sitting proudly next to sandcastles with more effort put into them than anything else in her life. Holding a sign, like it's a personality trait, and staring into the camera, like she's about to drop an album called Tales from the Shallow End. It's like she's in a deleted scene from a coming-of-age movie, where the main character meets the person they are definitely not supposed to become. 30. RoastMe. Since when did this become a Russian mail order bride site? Thought this was Reddit. I bet your music playlist is almost as dull as your eyes, almost. Could use that nose for truffle hunting. More like 45. It's Svetlana from Shameless. She doesn't listen to true crime podcasts, she hosts one, with weekly episodes titled Men Who Dared to Text Back. 23F trans and goth. I'm sick at bored, do her worst. Lots of misplaced effort went into that title. You definitely don't look like a cathedral. You do look like a mentally unstable pincushion. You're 100% trying too damn hard to seek attention and validation. Another fat poser. Looks like you let Stevie Wonder give you a haircut with a blender. This one writes itself. So, you transformed from a zombie to a gal, or a gal to a zombie? I just can't tell from the pics. Damn, all this cause your dad never came back with the milk. You look like the people that my parents told me to stay away from when I was younger. I now have to bleach my retinas. Mental health therapy is very accessible these days. Never done this before. Do your best, lol. Standard 5 out of 10 nurse's assistant who drinks wine so often she can't decorate her place. Tinder bio. My husband knows I'm on here, looking for some fun. This is like a bad bucket of KFC, 2 fat thighs, no breasts and a large beak. Never done this before is also what you'd say if you started a diet. Let me guess, seeking 6 feet 4 feet, high 6-figure income, 8+ inches. Donuts are not a meal. Fancy to you is any wine that comes out of a bottle. I bet these pics are from your dating profile for inmate love. Looks like the kind of person who demands the right to vote from home, only to write in Taylor Swift. I don't date guys with kids. Has 4 kids of her own from 3 different regards. Hopefully you'll never do anything like this again. You are making the internet a less attractive place for everyone. Finally, in a place to post, I hope. What did you want to be when you grow up? The cover of your social studies workbook from grade 11? What, you mean inside? This is what 6ix9ine is doing nowadays? Each tattoo represents a father or boyfriend that left for a jug of milk and never came back. You look like the old desk at school that everyone scribbled on. Looks like you fought with box of crayons and lost. How do you look? Like you're way too into K-pop, being taken on expensive dates, and trailer trash all at the same time. I bet you're one of those girls who, after conning some poor incel into a date, say with no hint of irony, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. And the craziest thing is, that's not even the reason they don't stick around. How many PlayStation 5s have you destroyed because your boyfriend didn't text back fast enough? Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon. Bye and love you.